Hi everyone, hips and femurs today. This is part 2 of the data from 1 year after the stem cell transplant. Last week's video, cancer update number 70, is part number 1. What's going on with the hips and femurs? Well, if you recall, I'll give you a review here. When I was in the hospital for the stem cell transplant 1 year ago, I was walking around the wards and was experiencing pain in my left hip. Well, they took x-rays and found stress fractures in both the necks of my femurs. Well, a drama ensued, and they thought I received those stress fractures while at the hospital, and they wanted to do emergency surgery, and we're talking about rods and pins, and then they backed off that and realized I probably had those stress fractures from earlier during the progression of the myeloma. I saw a specialist after the stem cell transplant, and he agreed with that conclusion, but he saw that my hips were deformed. Because of the deformity, my femur did not fit normally into my hip bone, resulting in an abnormal wear pattern on the head of the femur, and my femur head is now like more oval shaped rather than round, which he said would most likely result in the need for a full hip replacement down the road, but check back in a year. Well, we're at that year point, and I'm here to bring you that data. I'm happy to report the verdict after giving you all that bad news about my bones last week and the not so stellar news about the M protein and the cancer. The hip and the femurs are number 1, stable. Number 2, he sees a slight improvement from previous x-rays. And the big one, number 3, I might not need that full hip replacement because I'm not experiencing any pain in that area when I'm running and walking or swimming, and he says that that's a great sign. Keep doing that. So we have excellent news to give you guys on this update. This data wraps up all the info for 1 year after the stem cell transplant. I don't foresee any cancer update for another 3 months. And remember, I've told you many times, that's a good thing. We don't want many updates on the cancer. Don't think I haven't forgotten about Fun and Sun. Look for something toward the end of this year still. All right. Questions, comments below. That wraps things up. Please, love to hear from you. Peace, ciao, cheers. Stay safe, everyone.